What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we had a lot to talk about, as you can see from the title of the video. But before we get into it, make sure to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more content. Even though I haven't really uploaded much, that's been because I've been very busy with work. Been working late every night, so I really haven't had times to record anything. But we're back. So yeah, let's get into it. So, some very important news for Sunday night, or for Sunday in the NFC Championship game, Buccaneers Packers at Lambeau Field. Antonio Brown is out. He will not be playing. Um, that's huge. That's pretty big. And also,
Definitely, definitely helps our corners. Jared will be able to focus more on Evans or Godwin, whoever, I suppose.
I could probably see them doing a lot of maybe Godwin or Evans, or maybe both or something.
I think Godwin is kind of hurt though, so maybe he'll focus more on Evans.
Maybe he's also dropped a lot of passes already in the playoffs. Cause I didn't watch the games, but apparently I watched the pregame to the Buccaneers and the Saints, and he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna redeem myself for all those drop passes last week." And then when I do watch, he dropped like 2 passes. So yeah, maybe Evans would probably be a better fit, because he's a deep threat. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Antonio Brown's out. Patrick Mahomes is in for the AFC title game. I didn't think anybody could clear from a concussion protocol that quickly.
Was it a concussion or was it just some neck injury? I don't know what it was.
I don't know. Sunday it was reported concussion, and then a day later it was like a neck thing or something. But I guess he's gonna be ready to go, which is probably bad news for Bills fans.
Unless he's playing through injury, of course, then I suppose then Bills fans are happy. Because then he's not 100%. But
whatever.
Yeah, I guess he's playing, so I guess good news for Chiefs fans.
Yeah, definitely. I want the Bills to win that game. I really do. But obviously,
I got a weird thing on that. My brain's telling me, or my brain's like telling me to take Bills or something, but then my gut feeling is telling me Chiefs. I have a feeling the Chiefs are gonna win, but I feel like but I chose the Bills just to be different. Because everyone always said the Chiefs, and I took the Bills only to be different. You know, my gut feeling saying Chiefs.
everyone's different. I got the same way. I think the Chiefs are going to win with a fully healthy Mahomes, but if he's partially injured, it could definitely be Bills win. But I even said in my playoff predictions, I'm like, yeah, I could see the Bills knocking them off.
The Bills have been really good. Their offense, especially, they could definitely beat the Chiefs if they're playing their A game, and then they seem to have a pretty good defense too.
Yeah, definitely.
They stopped Lamar Jackson on the run. Like later in the game. Early at first, they didn't seem that good, and they obviously made adjustments and stuff.
And then, yeah. Now moving on, the Packers. I guess we could put Tramon Williams on Chris Godwin.
Yeah, I heard Kevin King didn't practice today, something with his back or whatever. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm gonna probably play, but
probably limited minutes. Well, we signed Tramon Williams.
Maybe that's why they went and got Tramon.
I think it's a good story. I mean, honestly, I didn't even know he was on the Ravens at all. I thought he was a free agent or about to retire. But I did not know the Baltimore Ravens even had him.
Yeah, he actually played in the playoff game against the Bills.
Yeah.
Apparently, according to comments I read.
I saw it too. I saw it live. I'm like, wait, what? Tramon Williams is still in the league?
Yeah, he went to the Ravens, or it was, and they let him go, and now he's back in Green Bay to try and make one last Super Bowl push.
Yeah, I love how you can. I love how you could just play in the divisional round, lose, and then you can play in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah. I'm guessing he's making. I'm guessing this is probably his final time. I'm guessing he's retiring after this. I mean, he's like 38, so it makes sense.
Yeah, he's no longer that shut down, in your face corner.
Well, if you want positive news, Aaron Rodgers said he looks great still, so hopefully that's 100% true.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not a situation like a couple of years ago where he was one of the main guys out there because our secondary was that terrible. This was before Jair Alexander, by the way. This is before he developed into one of the greatest corners, or one of the best corners in the league. I'm not gonna say all time yet.
He could be all time though, definitely, if he keeps it up.
But this is like around 2016, 2017, where he was probably our number 1 or 2 corner, and that's why our secondary was so bad. Is because we had like Kevin King, a rookie Kevin King, and an old Tramon Williams, and like a bunch of nobodies. That's and I felt bad. I'm like, oh god, this secondary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was even before we drafted Jair Alexander. So yeah, I love this signing.
Yeah, I do too. Good veteran presence.
Yeah, and
hope a Super Bowl now.
Yeah, I want to win it. I think the organization finally is like, okay, we've made some moves. Now let's go win it. Because I remember, I think it was like Charles Woodson or somebody saying, back in like 2013, 2014, saying that he would have loved the organization to go out and make a midseason trade on defense and help the defensive side. Because that, if they would have actually made trades, then they probably would have won 1 to 2 more Super Bowls in that era. But the organization just kept staying still, and I agree with that. I agree with that. We should have made some trades, but we're finally making some moves, and I hope it commences into a Super Bowl.
Hopefully, that's all we can ask for.
Yeah, and also, well, if you want to go into it, Marcell Ozuna, and apparently the Brewers might be interested in Marcell Ozuna, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Same, but it's something that we seen, and I thought, well, it'd be kind of cool to talk about a bit, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I thought Ozuna is gonna get a max or a very big contract, because I don't even think there's a max. You can just throw $1 billion at this point.
If you wanted to, technically, there's anything stopping you.
You can throw any money because there's no salary cap for some reason. You wonder why the Yankees and the big market teams would always continue to be on top. But anyway, apparently the Brewers might be involved in Marcell Ozuna, but I don't really see it happening because I think he wants a long-term deal, and also it wouldn't be a great fit with our roster. Because we're set at outfield. We have Yelich, Kane, and why am I?
Avisal Garcia.
Jesus Christ!
Garcia.
I forgot about that. I'm like, who am I forgetting?
So you potentially got Ryan Braun if he decides to play one more year or so.
That too. But yeah, and he can't really play any other positions. he can't play first or third, and also he's gonna want a big contract, and I won't blame him because he just had an MVP season.
I think they use him more as a DH, honestly, which would work nice, but we don't even know if the DH is gonna be in them. Is it or?
I don't even know anymore. I hope so, man. I really do.
Yeah, I actually really want it. It makes baseball more exciting.
Yeah,
And it puts guys' careers more too. Guys
yeah.
like Nelson Cruz wouldn't even have a job if it wasn't for a DH. And he's still one of the best hitters in baseball.
He wouldn't have a job.
I mean, honestly, the reason he has a job because of his hitting.
I know.
Can't at all.
He's probably horrible on defense.
Yeah. He was actually a former Brewer too, actually. I don't know if you knew that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
If Ozuna can play first or third as well, I'll take it. But I highly doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Highly, highly doubt. The only way it could happen is if we trade Garcia or Kane and then throw money at Ozuna. But at this point, is it even worth it?
I wouldn't even want to at this point either. It's just I do like him and would like him in Milwaukee, but at this point, with how they are, I just don't see it, and it's not even worth sticking money long term now. They're better off just honestly rebuilding now.
Yeah, getting more guys like Daniel Robertson.
They might as well suck, honestly, as a Brewer fan. I'm going to come on and say they might as well suck. I'd rather suck for the next 3 to 4 years than be mediocre or we're not getting good draft picks. At least we suck for 3 to 4 years. Yeah, it'll suck, of course, but at least we're in high draft picks then.
Exactly, because our farm system is horrible.
And then if you keep Christian Yelich, you could have a great team still with Christian Yelich eventually, and you'd have a lot of great young talent then. But I don't know what the Brewers are doing now, so I'm not David Stearns or whatever. No.
I'm not Wes. Oh God, we need a new owner that actually wants to spend money. Oh God, but
move on from Marcell Ozuna to the Brewers. My prediction is it's not happening. I think it's more just leverage by his agent and have to get more money for Marcell Ozuna.
exactly, I don't think it's happening.
Leverage, show that he's had interest, and build his value up and this and that and everything.
It's a marketing strategy. Perfect.
Yeah, because you have like the Yankees, Dodgers, Mets. I think even the Twins were on there, and then the Brewers.
Oh God.
Brewers were like the out of nowhere team, or something like that.
Wait, what? We're actually.
I think it was Yankees, Red Sox, Dodgers, Mets, Twins, and Brewers. I think I seen. And the Brewers like, wait, what?
Why am I on here? Why are we on here? We don't spend money. What's money? When negotiating with players, what's money? You're taking less than $1 million now.
Oh, you expect money for your performance?
Foolish optimism. Alright. Well, I guess we could talk about Kevin Porter Jr. to the Houston Rockets. So Kevin Porter Jr. was traded to the Houston Rockets for a protected second-round pick in the future. After Kevin Porter Jr. said some things to their GM, to Cavaliers GM. Something about slavery, I don't know what.
I don't understand that at all either. And then they told him to screw off and get out of here. And yeah, now he's in Houston. I did not understand that at all. I'm like, okay. If someone did that to me, I probably would have been like, okay, yeah, you're probably gone now.
Yeah, and he's gone now. So, yeah, second round pick. Woo!
I would trade him too, probably.
Not shocked that they didn't get much in return, but also I'm not shocked that Houston was the team that traded for him due to them now rebuilding and trying to actually get young talent on the team.
And also, they just did the big trade of getting Victor Oladipo, and doing that 14 trade with James Harden trade.
Yeah, they were just involved in one trade, and now they're involved in another trade.
I'm surprised they didn't try making that work in the deal, but maybe they couldn't.
I think this happened after the Harden deal.
Oh yeah, true.
They're like, hey, in a long time no talk. Hey, would you want to take on this trouble player?
Sign me up.
Sure. What do you want? A bag of Doritos would be fine. Okay, here you go. Oh, God. Alright, well, I guess we can talk about what you brought up, which was...
a few things. One of them was the, I guess we can talk about San Antonio wants an NFL team first.
Yeah. I think that actually might be interesting. Because, well, the Spurs aren't really must-watch TV. They're not must-watch anymore. They're way past Duncan, Parker, Ginobili, Leonard.
David Robertson and that.
David Robinson, yeah. All that.
Yeah, Robinson, yeah.
Yeah, they're no longer in contention mode. They got an old-ass LaMarcus Aldridge, old DeMar DeRozan. They got a very old team, and they don't play their young guys any minutes because what's development? What is development around here?
I think San Antonio would actually be a cool thing to try, though. I mean, obviously they got the Spurs. They got a dedicated fan base there, the Spurs. I mean, I know Texas has, obviously, Houston Texans and then the Cowboys, of course. But I know third team would not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Though I think the other cities that deserve it more than San Antonio would be cool to see, though.
Got any name ideas?
Like cities?
For the team. San Antonio.
I don't really know, honestly.
The San Antonio Sonics.
Wow.
Just like our school project. But,
San Antonio Spurs, how original is that?
yeah, pounds up where they go to Roger Goodell. Hey, I got a cool idea for a new franchise. Give it to me. The San Antonio Spurs, man. Isn't that a basketball team? Yeah, but
no.
No. It's a perfect name for a football team.
Sign me up.
A day later, breaking news: the San Antonio Spurs and the NBA are filing a lawsuit against the NFL.
Yeah.
San
Suns, how about that?
The San Antonio sound. Or we can go NBA 2K21, or we can go NBA 2K version. We can go San Antonio Surf, San Antonio Sound, San Antonio Storm, the
San
Knights.
Alamos. I thought it'd be kind of cool. The
San,
Alamo there.
yeah, San Antonio Stars.
That actually kind of fit them too.
Yeah, that actually might. I mean, will that happen? No, because I don't even think they'll even get a football team. But it would be cool. I mean, another team in the league, meaning more players get drafted and more players in free agency get picked up. Another team, even though in a mock or in a expansion draft, they'd probably be horrible for 3 to 4 years trying to build a roster.
Yeah.
But at least if you make the right moves, you're a title contender. You could if you do the right moves, you could be like the San Antonio Spurs and get like 30,000 years of continuous playoff appearances.
Yeah. There's a few other cities that could probably use an NFL team, though. I mean, St. Louis could probably get another team back. San Diego as well, I suppose. Both had teams, but got taken away to LA.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Maybe. God.
Portland, I guess.
I was just gonna say Portland, and then you stole it, and then maybe Long Island or New Jersey. Wait, no.
I mean, they could put Jets and Giants and Patriots out there and that. I don't know. Maybe, I suppose.
Can go another Florida team. I don't know. You got Jacksonville. You got Miami. Okay, never mind.
They probably actually will do good, probably, just because that's just how it football seems to be really good in Florida.
Is there a Memphis team?
For NFL.
Yeah. I mean Tennessee, I guess. Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah.
Or the Titans. Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
I suppose it's not Nashville or Memphis, but
Alabama. Alabama could. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City would be kind of cool. They got a pretty huge fan base with football. With their the Sooners.
Yeah. That'd actually be kind of cool.
I mean, the Thunder are great there. And they could probably hold him.
Yeah.
Or MLB. I know they got AAA Dodgers there, I believe.
Yeah.
They do, but I believe the Los Angeles Dodgers AAA team plays in Oklahoma City.
Can go.
I like that thing.
Sam Presti when talking to the new owners of the Oklahoma team. Hey, welcome to Oklahoma City. You're a new football team. Congratulations. Now I got a bunch of these first round picks. You could take some. Oh God. Here, I'll give you ownership of the OKC Thunder, along with a couple first round picks. How about that?
Sweet.
I
think Oklahoma would honestly be better than San Antonio, though, for a football team. Oklahoma City, I think, would do great, actually.
Yeah.
Right there, they got a passionate fan base with the Oklahoma Sooners for college.
Yeah.
They bell team there easily. And I don't think there's really any team too close anyway. I mean, I know you got like Dallas and Houston, but
why do you think Oklahoma City got a team in the first place? The New Orleans Thunder at the time, the Pelicans or the New Orleans Hornets, whatever. They got hit by a hurricane. They had to play in Oklahoma City, and then they sold out arenas. And then the Seattle definitely got taken out by grumpy ownership that never even tried to save the team.
Clay Bennett took over as owner, and yeah, I feel bad for Seattle fans on that one. They just lost their team like out of nowhere.
Yeah, and they didn't even finish out the lease. They freaking found a way to get out of that because they're supposed to stay there until like 2010. They were out at like 2008, 2007.
Yeah, I wish Seattle would have kept the team. If Seattle gets a team, which I'm guessing they probably will soon, it sounds like the NBA is actually serious about expanding. I really hope they I really hope Seattle gets the Supersonics back, and I'd love to see them get their old accomplishments as well. They were the Supersonics because unfortunately they went to the Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder history and Seattle history should be separated.
Yeah.
Just like Jeff Van Gundy did a rant on TV, live television about that.
Yeah, if Supersonics, I'm guessing that'd be the name again if they were to get a team.
Because I remember another guy in the broadcast team, I forgot his name, was mentioning a record by the Seattle team, or Seattle Supersonics. And then Jeff Van Gundy said, "Will you stop saying the Thunder and the Sonics are the same? They're not." And then the other guy's like, "Will you stop yelling at me?"
Yeah. I mean, he was actually right on that, though. I mean, they should be separated.
Exactly. Just like any other team that goes to a different city. I mean, if it's like a different team, like, okay, maybe obviously the Rams are still the Rams, but I'm talking about like a team that goes or changes their name and everything. You know, like the Supersonics to the Thunder, you know. Obviously the Raiders are still the Raiders, you know. Yeah.
And the Lakers.
Yeah.
You know, they were in Minneapolis, but then they went to LA, but they're still the Lakers, though.
Yeah, I bet the Timberwolves fans wish they had the old Lakers history.
They probably wouldn't have been the same, though, because they've been in Minneapolis. Orange Mike, and they probably wouldn't have gotten, like, Kareem and all them guys. Because I doubt Kobe and Shaq and that would have went up there either.
The Minnesota Lakers. Live.
I still think the Laker name should be in Minneapolis, though, because that makes the most sense. But, oh well, that's never going to happen, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to end it.
Yeah, this one's probably been long enough now.
Yeah. So make sure to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more content. Go Pack Go on Sunday, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.